Hey guys, welcome back to According to Artemis. This actually may be one of the last videos that's named According to Artemis. Thinking about renaming the videos, and I think you'll love the name that a friend of mine helped me come up with, and yeah. So let's keep it going. Let's move right into it, and we're doing a Get to Know Arty game today, and you guys, I want you to know that this show is sponsored by Clear Skin. Okay. A good haircut. Ooh. Not a little dandruff. No, no, I do not have dandruff. I don't have dandruff. I got a little something going on over here, which is why this video is probably gonna be funny, but bear with me. Jumping right in. Let's get into it. Get into it. I don't know if y'all know that video, but what's your favorite starting off with the shenanigans, what's your favorite kind of meat to get on a sandwich? And that's how it was written, a sandwich. Turkey. Has anyone asked you about your journey from the point you knew you were gay and how that changed you and how some viewed you? So no one has asked me that. And if the question is if it changed me and if it changed how people viewed me, it changed me for the better. I think stepping into your authentic self is always the best way to go. And it definitely showed me people's thoughts. A lot of people embraced me when I came out to them. And my father being the first person I ever came out, he embraced me. So he set that precedent and that expectation. And so, or not expectation, but that kind of, something I could relate to if should everyone in the future not be accepting, I should say. I don't know, I'm tripping over my words. I can't really put it into words, but I feel like if it did change anyone's view for me or of me in the negative light, I don't know about it. I don't really concern myself with those sort of thoughts, but for me, it was the best change. How do you let go of something or someone that's not good for you? So I'm actually going through that right now in a way. Well, I don't want to say exactly that way because I don't really want to let go of the person if it doesn't have to be the case, but I'm capable of letting people go, and the way that I do it is I remind myself that I'm a good person too, right? We get in relationships, we get with friends, and we become friends and family members, anything, and we treat people, at least for myself, I try my best to treat people the way I want to be treated. Like, I really do follow that old adage, right? And not how people treat me, how I want to be treated is how I treat people. But sometimes, for myself, I'll speak for myself, in my past, I've allowed treatment that was not the same that I give. It was not reciprocated. And so for me, I remind myself, I deserve the same treatment I give out, and that's just all there is to it, right? And sometimes you have to remind yourself you're a good person, because sometimes you feel like you don't deserve good treatment, but once you realize that you do, you'll let go of anything that's not giving it to you, and you won't chase it. Next question. Finish the line. You put your right foot in, you put your right foot out, ... Game over. I'm not doing this shit because I forgot that I wrote this shit down because I shouldn't have put it in here. It's not even a question, but I'm gonna go with it. You put your right foot in, you put your right foot out, you put your left foot in, and then you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey, then you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Hokey pokey, right? Y'all are fucking childish, and I'm childish for entertaining it. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? Finally, a normal question, right? Well, not finally, but normal after that. Definitely a homeowner for several years. Definitely constantly working at my best self and going from there. Do you feel like you're desensitized to what's going on, or do you feel like there are things that are highlighting it for you because you can relate to it? And I'm assuming you're talking about the racial things that are going on. Well, I hate referring to it. You mean the black lives that are being killed, right? That are going on? Absolutely. I relate to it, and I definitely, unfortunately, feel like we're all a little bit desensitized in a way, because when I think about growing up and watching television, and even to this day, we joke about movies and how the black man or whoever, the black woman will die, right? First, right? And we joke about it, but it's conditioning us to be accepting of racism, right? It's desensitizing us in a way. Charlie Brown, I made a little post yesterday about the boy and Charlie Brown, the young black boy who had nobody sitting at the dinner table with him, but everyone else had people on the same side of the table who were white. So it's just little things like that that I've noticed can make us kind of desensitized to racism. And because we see it so much, it's almost like there it goes again. And it's like, it's hard to push past that and kind of look at it and see it. But because I can relate to it, because I'm black, and if I run out to the store right now, I could not come home, and that's just real. I obviously relate to it. So good question. I didn't mean to go too long. Let's go. Would you rather be half blind or completely deaf? Completely deaf. I think I need to see. I don't think I could live without my sight personally. What's your favorite cereal? Cinnamon Toast Crunch. How did you come out, and what advice do you have to someone that might want to fully come out as gay? So I came out to my father when I was 6 or 7. Yes, I knew that at that age. I wasn't having sex, at that time, but I knew what I knew. And that's how I came out. I just told him what I was feeling, right? And all of the people I've come out and on social media last summer, I came out, and everyone were very receiving and accepting of it. And I'm sorry, I'm tripping over my words, y'all. I need to stop chilling. But I just came out and just let people know what it was, and people were really accepting of it. And I will tell you, it's the best feeling to be your most authentic self. Remind yourself that you deserve to have blessings in life, right? You're a good person. But I don't think that blessings come from being fake. You can't get blessings being an actor your whole life, I feel like. And that's what I would say. Remind yourself that you deserve a good life too. And just go for it. What's the worst that could happen? You grown, you taking care of yourself. What's the worst case, gonna be if someone doesn't like it? You can't get put out of your own home, right? That's the way I look at it. How did dealing with the passing of a loved one change you, if any? So when I lost my father, and then I lost my father, then I was dating someone, and then at the time, he passed, and then I lost my father figure a few months ago. So it just makes you scared to love. It makes you scared to get close to people. I'm not gonna lie, right? Breakfast for dinner or dinner for breakfast? Breakfast for dinner always slaps. Ooh, that would be slapping right now once I am finished with the game. Your favorite ex? You tried it for this question. I should have even wrote that shit down. I don't have a favorite ex. I have one ex that I talk to right now, and that's because I love that man. I'm not gonna lie. I love him. If you had to describe yourself as a song, what would it be and why? All the Lovers by K. Michelle. I feel like my life is a big fight for love, whether it be love of parent, love of self, love of love, right? When you get to hell, what's the first thing you want to do? I'm going to drag your ass there with me. That's the first thing I'm going to do, is let the devil know that he forgot my roadie, which is you, for writing that question. Matter of fact, it's all my fucking friends. Favorite thing to cook? Anything in my air fryer, as y'all know. Being black and gay, what does it mean to you? It means everything to me. I feel like when you look at me, you see a black gay man. It means everything to me, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. The joys, the pains, I love it. It's everything that makes me who I am. Favorite wines? I love Moscatos. I love cheap wine. I'm not gonna hold you top shelf liquor, but I love cheap wine. And I'm trying to get this in before this 10-minute video, so we're gonna do a rapid fire. Hamburger or hot dogs? Hamburgers. Come on, come on, come on. This is ratchet. What's your spirit animal? Phoenix. I feel like life be trying to kill me, I come back stronger. Favorite feature about yourself? Physically, I will say I love my black skin. My favorite feature that I guess that's not physical would be my heart. I try to be very good to people, right? Questions are done. I should have done this sober. But I thought it would be funnier. Thank you so much for the questions. They were very, very, very real, right? The fun ones were cute as well. Definitely needed it to mix it up a bit. But thank you, thank you, thank you. As always, I hope all of you are safe, staying safe, and yeah, have a great night.